So we ought to have rooftop solar in every home, every business, every building, public and private, in LA in 5 years. We can do it. We can do it if we have the will. There's something new on the horizon called dye-sensitized solar cells. Dye-sensitized solar cells are very thin film that absorb any light and can make energy out of any light, not just sunlight. You can paint it on a car. They're experimenting with that right now. You can put it on your BlackBerry or your iPod, and it will trickle charge all day. That means you don't plug them in at night. That means you don't use the energy we use more and more with our computers and so on. It is the next thing to come. It needs to be made mandatory. Soon as it now, they still have a way to go. It was developed by Dr. Gretzel in Germany, and he was nominated, by the way, for the Nobel Prize for this. It's the next new thing, and we need to adopt it quickly. Why aren't all long-haul trucks LNG trucks? Why? Eventually, hopefully, they'll be electric trucks. But there's no reason. LNG is here. Why do we have diesel trucks running up and down the 710 freeway or other freeways in LA spewing out what they're spewing out and endangering all the health of our children and the older people in our community? I'm one of the older ones. And the fact is, we can do that now. On short hauls, we can use electric trucks now. They're being built right here in L.A. The Chinese have bought 300 electric trucks, 300, Barry, from a company in L.A., and they're using them at their ports in China. We haven't bought one yet. We haven't bought one. It's an L.A. company. It's L.A. jobs. It's sustainable. Where are we? What are we thinking? Why don't we have the will to go there? We know the ships, the greatest polluter in L.A. are not diesel trucks, are not locomotives. Does anybody know what they are? Ships, by far. Not even close. Not even close. We need to use new technology in ships and so on to be able to keep them from becoming the polluting agents that they are. We need consumer labeling so people know what they're buying and whether it's sustainable or not on everything. And last but not least, this is so simple. I hesitate to. What about LED lights, bulbs? Why aren't they mandatory? Why aren't they mandatory? I don't understand that. We've got to get away from what we're doing. We have inertia here. We have inertia. And we got political inertia, and we don't have the political will. I really appreciate what all of you do. I know I'm lecturing to the converted here, but let me just say this. I think we all have a responsibility politically and civically to take not just my ideas, there are probably 5 million more better ideas than mine, and do something about it. Say to the people in public office, say to the people who are decision makers, say to each other, I'm not going to let this pass. I'm not going to let my grandchildren suffer because I didn't have the time, the energy, the wherewithal, or the interest to make this happen. We know what we have to do. We know how to do it. And I hope you'll join me in getting it done. Thank you.